to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirmstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They're going to the air in the first play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's a handoff testing the middle. Stuck right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. He'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's reeled in. It's tees. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. That was a very quick throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. He fires downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Martin. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Big run Runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
They finally stopped him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. This time it's complete.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back-to-back deep shots. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Lets it go quickly. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run it with the option. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Ball handed off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hold on. First down screen is incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Red So it's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on 2nd and goal? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
What if they got cooked up with his 2-point conversion attempt? Looking for a receiver. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Strong defense there. They stuffs the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. Chewing clock with the running game. He breaks free. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Movement here from the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good.
Clemson, 9.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Delayed handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
On 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.